on a ship, taken as a slave. You said we were the ones who were depraved, but it was you took us on the good ship, Jesus, which you told me was my Savior. But my Savior is Yahushua HaMashiach, the one who died for me. Didn't want us to find out who we are. Didn't want us to know who we are. You didn't want us to see who we are. That we are the chosen ones. You didn't want us to find out who we are. You didn't want us to know who we are. You didn't want us to see who we are. So you lied to us. Took our name from us, stole our identity, stole our language. You didn't want us to write or read. Now our eyes are wide open and we can see. Shot us, killed us, raped us, robbed us, sold us into slavery, threw us into the Atlantic, left us for dead, drug us behind the horses and flogged us, even raped our men. Breaking sex bomb, lynched us and forced us to breastfeed your babies, not to mention the devil's punch bowl, which you tried to erase from history. Everything we learned, we must unlearn, for the truth will set you free. Come on out of the slave mentality. We are not a religion, but a nation. Royal priesthood, God's special possession that you may declare the praises of Him who brought you out of darkness into His marvelous light. You didn't want us to find out who we are. You didn't want us to know who we are. You didn't want us to see who we are. That we are the chosen ones. You didn't want us to find out who we are. You didn't want us to know who we are. You didn't want us to see who we are. That we are the chosen
All right, family. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna be on. We're gonna talk about the small hats this time. And some people you have to spell it out. It ought to be obvious by now. This ain't no call to wipe out or exterminate nobody. And we don't have the military. We don't have an army, navy, air force, marines. We ain't got the police force. We don't have the doctors in the lab coats. We ain't got the scientists. We ain't got the judges. Huh? Well, you have to spell it out for some folks. But this truth, boy, this truth just cuts them. Quit telling lies. You understand what I'm saying? Quit telling lies. But let me get on into it. Okay? Oh, I'm running them with outside. Let me see, can y'all hear? Okay, y'all can hear. Yeah, let me know. Okay, y'all can hear me. All right. Yeah, it's this setup that StreamYard got going on. It kind of privacy, but yeah, that's what I got going on. Okay, let's go over this. Let me see entire screen. All right, hold on. All right, right here. These are some Bible verses. Now again, I don't know what these folks are, but these are Bible verses. Okay. Number one, you got the European, but anyway, I'm looking. I know how to navigate through this stuff. All right, now, as I was saying in the previous video, you know, all right, now y'all see what the title is. When Bible verses about land permanently, it should say when. It should say when the land is permanently restored to Israel. That's what it should say. Because let me get over here. All right, yeah, y'all can see that. This is the Messiah right here. All right. And he's talking about, let me go to the chapter so y'all can see it in red. How about that? I want y'all, this is the words of the Messiah saying, okay? And this is right after we yielded them over to be killed by the Romans. Well, this was before, but this is what the prophecy is talking about. All right. Look at that. For these are the days of vengeance, and all which is written may be fulfilled. See, if you study the Bible, you go narrow it down to one group of people. See, the average person ain't reading their Bible. They depended on these Bible cemetery, the colonizers' prophets, for the interpretation of the Bible. They're not reading it themselves. If they would, it ain't no way you can miss all this stuff. Ain't no way. All right, but look, anyway. He said, woe unto them with child, it's time to go. And to them that give suck in those days, for there shall be great distress in the land and wrath upon this people. Some of y'all would say, well, why? You know, I was thinking about this. Was it yesterday? It might have been yesterday. I was thinking I'd be driving, you know, sometimes the Most High show me stuff. But yeah, I was like, now I begin to understand why. You know, I didn't ask the question why, cause I done learned not to really ask the Most High questions. He gonna show me what he want me to know. I'm riding, and I'm like, I begin to understand why would the Most High allow us? He already promised Abraham we was gonna be numerous, right? He already promised Abraham we was gonna be as numerous as the sand of the sea and the stars in heaven, right? So why would the Most High, if we don't keep the covenant and show the world the path of light and righteousness and who the one true God is, why would he allow us to be fruitful and multiply and take over the earth in wickedness? Huh? Satan don't need these other nations then. You know, I saw that. Why would he allow us to out multiply all these other nations on the earth? Take over the earth only to be wicked. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Does it make sense to you? Huh? Does it make sense? All right. Why he gonna let us sit there and take over the earth and Satan controlling us? Okay, now. All right, now. But woe unto them which I read that down. All right, right here. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword and shall be led away captive into all nations. Name another group of people that went captive into every nation on the earth. Name another group of people besides us. Huh? Them small hats they ran the slave trade. You understand? The small hats ran the slave trade. They can pretty much take care of themselves. All right? Now, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles, Jerusalem, trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentile be fulfilled. Well, okay, well, let's look at this then. Okay. Let's look at this. The Dome of the Rock. Let's get down here to this. What is an Islamic Gentile mosque doing over there in Jerusalem? So the Gentile must be still run. They must be still. Their time ain't up. Look at that, huh? Jerusalem shall be trodden down by Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles is fulfilled. Okay. Now, well, what you got a Gentile mosque over there? Somebody talk to me. Huh? I can't hear y'all. Somebody talk to me, y'all. Talk to me. All right. There it is. It's in Jerusalem right now. So the Most High, did the word say he was going to give them half their land? Let's go back over here and look. Yahweh, your Elohim, shall bring you into the land which your fathers possessed, and you, not you and, you, not you plus, you shall possess it, and he will prosper you and multiply you more than your fathers. So whatever they had in the past, the future is brighter. All right? Okay, he said, go prosper you more. Okay, then why? Why they got to do all this? If them people is in the land now are the people, why they got to worry about the African population? Huh? If they going to be prosperous above all the other people, why is they got to do this synthetic, artificial control? Why they got to do this? The Most High said he was going to multiply them. This is for the hat trick people out there. I hope it ain't buffering. Let me see. I got plenty of reception good here. It might be your internet. Huh? Why you got to do all this? If you them folks. You them folks, but you're not these. You're not the one in the Bible. Let me keep going. All right. Here's another. Isaiah chapter 11. I wonder why the Bible cemetery schools try to brainwash and manipulate the masses into reading half the Bible. But nobody in their right mind buys books just to read half of it. You wouldn't buy a novel just to read half and start in the back. You wouldn't buy what they call an autobiography. This is an autobiography of the nation, of our nation. You wouldn't buy an autobiography of somebody and just start in the back. Just focus on the back. But when it comes to the Bible now, when it comes to the book and your eternal residency, where you gonna spend your life at, let's start in the back. All right. It's Isaiah 11, verse 12. Then it will happen on that day that Yahuwah will again recover the second time with his hand the remnant of his people. Okay, when did these other people go in? Number one, when has there ever been a time on this earth that those people in Israel now, them small hats, when they went captivity all over the world, worldwide, when did they go into slavery worldwide? Number one. Number two, when was it enough for them to go into slavery worldwide and simultaneously be killed worldwide? Huh? Luke 21:24. They shall be dying left, right, front, and center. They shall fall by the edge of the sword. You got millions dying, and you got millions going into captivity. Huh? The math is method. These folks, these Bible cemetery teachers, they math is on meth. All right? Now, let me see here. Now look where he getting them. Look. Let me see, read some of y'all. That is why they go insane, Arlene. Yeah, the truth gonna be. They can't stop this truth. This truth gonna bulldoze right over these devils. All right, the remnant of his people from Assyria, Shemitic people, Egyptian, black people, Pathros, Cush, black people. We scattered everywhere. Elam, them folks over there in India, Shinar, Hamath, from the islands of the sea. It ain't enough of them folks to go around. And you know how you know it ain't enough of these Europeans to go around? They worried about their population now. That's why they got to do all this. They worried about we don't see. That's how you know the Most High puts the earth in the Adam's hand. Adam was a black man. They own scientists will tell you this, and you insane if you can't understand that. We don't have to fire a single shot to reclaim the land. We don't have to go off killing nobody. We don't have to go off trying to eliminate Europeans to retake the land. We don't have to do it. Look right here. Let's go back up here. Yahweh will bring you into the land which your fathers possessed, and you shall possess it, and he will prosper you and multiply you. Let Yah be true, and every man be a liar. But all right, let me see. All right, now let me go back. Okay, let me go back down here. And he will lift up a standard for the nation and assemble the banished ones of Israel, and will gather dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. The 1948ers didn't come from the four corners of the earth. When they had that propaganda talking about the what they call that, the reclaiming of the land. Yeah, the 1948ers came from Europe. that ain't the four corners. That ain't everywhere. All right. Now, then I myself will gather the remnant of my rock out of all the countries where I have driven them and bring them back to their pasture. Okay? And they will be fruitful and multiply. You ain't got to worry about fruitful. You ain't got to worry about no money. You ain't got to worry about no resources. You ain't got to worry about stealing. You ain't got to worry about killing. Because the Most High is behind it. I will also raise up shepherds over them, and they will tend them, and they shall not be afraid any longer. That's all you hear about. Israel got the right to defend herself. That's all you hear about. The math is mething. These Bible cemetery people, they math is on meth. The math ain't mathing. They will be afraid no longer. This right here is a sign of fear. You got to sterilize folks because they have more babies than you. That's fear. Huh? You got to deport folks because their genetics are stronger than you. That's fear. All right? Nor be terrified, nor will any be missing, declares Yahuwah. Behold, the days are coming, declares Yahuwah, when I will raise up for David a righteous branch. A lot of them don't believe in the Messiah. Let's go to this. Hold on. A lot of them don't believe in the Messiah. That's why they're doing this. They're attacking so-called Christians. Look at here. Y'all barking up the wrong tree. and number one, y'all is looking to the wrong people. Number two, we supposed to tell y'all what the book say. That's why everything's out of order. Let me show y'all in the Bible. See. All right, John 4:22. Yahusha or Yahawashai in modern Hebrew or Yiddish Hebrew, Yehoshua said unto her, the woman at the well. A lot of y'all know about the woman at the well. Woman, believe me, the hour cometh when ye will neither in this mountain nor at Jerusalem worship the Father. Ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. The Most High gave it to us to give to the world. We discarded it, and that's why we done been through hell and high water and back. Okay, but yeah. Now, I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna show y'all something. This is a Samaritan woman at the well, and she was mixed. Okay, she was mixed, right? Okay. Then Yahusha said unto her, if thou knowest the gift of Yah, and who it is, he asked her for a drink of water. Y'all can read this yourself. Okay? Give me drink that thou wouldst have asked him, and he would have given thee living water. And the woman said unto her, Sir, thou hast nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. Whence then hast thou given that living water? Art thou greater than our father Jacob? So she's still a descendant, even though she's mixed. She's still a descendant. Okay? Now I'm not getting into all that. If we done what we supposed to, we wouldn't be looking at this. But yeah, it's gonna be a bunch of full-blooded jakes going in the lake with the snake. Bunch of full-blooded jakes in the lake with the snake. Y'all gonna be looking at them Gentiles that's obeying the word, and they're gonna be in better shape than the lakes, than the jakes and the snakes. But nevertheless, I done said my spiel on that. I'll probably come back to this later. Let me go on to something else. Which way do I go? Let me just start right here. Now, y'all see that? This is the Ish man talking about this. Now, I want y'all to think about this here. Y'all remember that? Let me see this. All these pop up, boy. They got all kind of stuff. That old dirty mattress. Look. I don't know what they got going on, but you got a baby high chair look like, and a child dirty mattress, and you got tunnels going on. I can't say what's going on, but this don't look good. You got tunnels. You got missing kids. You got a stain on. Hey, why ain't the police confiscate that mattress and do a DNA check on it to see what that was? If it had been a church full of Negroes, boy, it'd be yellow tape everywhere. The feds would have been up in there. Oh, it'd have been CSI Palooza if it had been Negro. But let me get back over here. This is a rabbi exposing. Y'all can Google this. You see who wrote it? See that? Rabbi Nuchem Rosenberg, 63 years, who is 63 with a long gray beard, recently sat down with me to explain what he described as a child blank assembly line among sects of fundamentalists. So they got a culture. But they love putting that stuff. That's why I do what I do. They put all this filth on us. They got the media publications. They got the televisions, and they got the radios, and they control everything, and they dump this doo-doo all on us. People over there overseas think that's really how we are. That's why I do what I do, and I do not care about white folks' feelings. I don't care. If you living right, then I ain't got no problem with you. You obeying the word, I ain't got no problem with you. You honestly not trying to kill us, I ain't got no problem with you. But don't come over here and check your feelings at the door. If you're not a rapist, then why are you worried about me talking about a rapist? You ain't a pedophile. Why is you getting offended if that's not you? You're not a murderer. Why are you upset? Huh? People talk about us all the time. Little black youth out here sticking up and robbing folks. I'll be like, yeah, that's bad, but that ain't me. I mean, they done it. That's not me. I can't control what these folks out here doing. I don't know. So hey, it is what it is. But they sit back and vilify us on this media night after night after night after night. You understand? Then they conditioning the people overseas actually think that we just can't wait. There's only one group of people that has a historic history of doing this. Only one group, and it's well documented. Worldwide. Only one group of people. But somehow, because they own all this stuff, the world think it's us. Ain't that amazing? But anyway, I'm not going to read that. I done really said some stuff. Let me see here. On a visit to Jerusalem in 2005, Rabbi Rosenberg entered into a mikvah in one of the holiest neighborhoods in the city, Mir Shiram. I opened that door and entered into a service. He told me, vapors everywhere. I could barely see. My eyes adjust. Let me see here. My eyes adjust, and I see an old man my age, long white beard, a holy. How does holy look? You can't see holy in the natural. You can't look and see holy unless you are looking at somebody's life and it's lining up with the word. Holy does not have a look. There is no outfit called holy. What do you mean a holy looking man? What are you talking about? If you can't look at that person and be reminded of the Most High, be reminded of the Bible, holy, you can't see it. A holy looking man. That's what's wrong with folks. They look the part. But inwardly, they are full of dead men's bones. That's what the Messiah said. On the inside, you are full of dead men's bones and excess. The inside of your heart is a grave. That would have been, But anyway, shalom, Sister Catherine. Speak to you before I forget. I meant to speak to you the other day, but I'll speak to you before I forget. I'm trying to stay focused. All right. On his lap, sitting in the vapors, on his lap, facing away from him, is a boy, maybe 7-year-old, and the old man is. I didn't even know this. Y'all see what it's. I'm not going to even say that. All right. Y'all see what it says. Y'all can read if you can't learn. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? But anyway, let me get on off of here. I'm going to close this out. All right. Now, should I go back? Let me go through my stuff. I'll go through it while I got it now. Zechariah 9:6. Zechariah 9:6. All right. Y'all read this book yourself. All right. Behold, Yahweh will cast her out, and he will smite her power in the sea, and she shall be devoured with fire. He's talking about judgment these folks got coming. Okay? He's talking about judgment these folks got coming. But I'm gonna get down to right here on verse 9:6. He's talking about judgment. Y'all read Zechariah yourself. Y'all see it right there. Look here. Let me see. What does the word bastard say in the Bible? The definition for the Hebrew word. A mixed population. Okay? An illegitimate child of the father. That's what that means. I know it's a strong word. Because we've been conditioned to think we've been conditioned to think, but you shouldn't be co-signing to have children out of wedlock, okay? Okay? But yeah. But all right, let's get back over here to this definition. All right, look here. Born of a Jewish father and a heathen mother, or vice versa. There go your further proof. There go further proof we ain't supposed to be mixing with these other nations. Okay? A mamzer. Okay? Okay? Cause see, over the years, they get lighter and lighter, don't they? They get lighter and lighter, don't they? Next thing you know, they you and you ain't nobody. See how that works? Next thing you know, the world is looking to the biracial, and after a while, they completely come white, and you ain't nothing. You a slave. You see how that works? There you go, white it out. See how that works? This ain't to pick on nobody, okay? The Messiah didn't scold the woman at the well. There was a whole group of people that were mixed race. The Messiah did not scold him. He didn't say she wasn't a descendant of Jacob. He didn't say she couldn't receive the living water. I'm just telling you, this is why we shouldn't be doing this stuff. Okay? All right, now. Let me get back. Let me see how it go back. All right, it says, a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines. Okay, who's over there in Ashdod right now? Who's over there in Ashdod right now? Huh? You got a mixed group of people. You know, they buy right. These folks, they got so many. They you know, they Turks, Europeans. They mixed all. I'm showing you the scripture is true. They over there right now. They dwelling in Ashdod, and they done crushed the pride of what you call the Philistines of today. I want this Bible to talk to you. You understand? Right here, here you go, right here. Ashdod. Right there. Zechariah 9:6. It says, illegitimate children gonna live in Ashdod, and at the same time, they're gonna cut off the pride of the Philistines. Take it how you want. I'm just telling you what the Bible say. Ask the Most High why he had Zechariah put that in the Bible. Okay? Now, let me see. I'll go to that later. Let me see here. I guess that's good enough. But yeah, it's a port city. It's a port city. And biblically, the nation of Israel was bigger than this. Yeah. But yeah, it's a port city. They finna take all this. They finna colonize all this. But anyway, let me go on. And I'm not caping for no Palestinians because they had their hand in selling our people too. What I look like shedding sympathy for them, and my people still in captivity right now. People still getting shot down and beat down, got legislation, getting their houses taken from them, getting their go to the hospital, getting dying in the hospital. But I'm supposed to be worried about some Philistines that hate us too. It's thorough parenthetical evidence that both of them hate us. Okay? What I'm worried about them for? Okay? They ain't worried about us. If they were, they leave us alone. Let me see here. Now let's get into this Babylonian Talmud. Okay. Yeah, I've seen it. I didn't find it today, but I have seen that it's a section in the Babylonian Talmud that says the Messiah is in hell in boiling excrement. It might make sense as to why. It might make sense as to why the Christians are getting attacked over there. It might make sense. It might make sense to you now. They book tell them that his mother was a prostitute, and the Messiah is in hell in urine and feces. That's what they believe. Let me see what this video doing. I play this video. I didn't know. I play it. I might have to go back out. I think when I do this, I have to go back out, unshare my screen, and go back in to get the audio. I think that would be happening. I'm about to get it down pat. All right, let's see here. All right.
Tense moments during Orthodox Easter weekend in the old city of Jerusalem, as thousands of Christians who flocked from around the
Why is it, the Orthodox is the small hat community, right? So you telling me that they don't know that Easter is not Passover? That's another red flag. It's Passover, Pesach. It's not Easter. Ishtar, the fertility goddess. But anyway, let me go back.
tense moments during Orthodox Easter weekend in the old city of Jerusalem, as thousands of Christians who flocked from around the world to this holy site kept out by Israeli police.
Police here in the Christian Quarter are using their bodies to physically keep back the thousands of people trying to enter the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, saying there's simply not enough room.
It's where many Christians believe Jesus was buried, crucified, and resurrected. But this year, for the annual Holy Fire Miracle Ceremony, police capped attendance at just 1,800 people. Israeli police say it's about fire hazards and stampede risks. They say they relied on an engineer's analysis of how many can safely attend. We're here during Orthodox Easter.
Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to go back. Here's another proof that that Gentiles is trodden down. Revelations said the Gentiles ain't getting. You got 12 gates for the 12 tribes of Israel. New Jerusalem. Each tribe got a gate they go through. None of them named Gentile. All right. Let me see. Let me listen to it. Maybe to come back, jog my memory.
Believe Jesus was buried, crucified, and resurrected.
Okay, now I heard it. Now I know what they believe. They believe that's where the Messiah was buried at. Okay. There's a Bible verse. If people actually read, if they actually read their Bible, they would know better. They're not reading their Bible, or they don't care. They're doing what everybody else do. Now look. Let me go Acts 1:1. The Messiah. Okay, now let me go to Acts chapter 11. Acts chapter 11, 1 and 11. Okay. All right, now. Remember, this is the death, burial, and resurrection, and he ascended, right? Okay. The former treatise I made, O Theophilus, of all these that Yahushua began both to do and teach, until the day in which he was taken up. After that, he, through the Holy Spirit, Ruach HaKodesh, Holy Ghost, had given commandments unto the apostles whom he had chosen, to whom also he showed himself alive after his passion to many infallible proofs. So you can't overthrow that truth. All right. Being seen of them 40 days, speaking of things pertaining to the kingdom of Yah, and being assembled together with them, commanded them that they should not depart from Jerusalem, but wait for the promise of the Father, which saith, he saith, ye have heard of me. That's the Holy Spirit. That's the promise, the Spirit of truth. Why y'all think the Messiah called it the Spirit of truth? Look at all these lies everywhere. Everything is a lie. Satan, the father of lies, he controls the earth. Okay? All right, now. When they therefore will come together, okay, let me keep going. All right, let me go to 9. And when these things, after Messiah spake, and when these things he had spoken, these things, while they beheld, he was taken up in a cloud, and a cloud received him out of their sight. And while they looked steadfastly toward heaven as he went up, behold, 2 men stood beside them in white apparel. I believe these was angels. All right. which also said, ye men of Galilee, why you looking up at the sky? In this case, why y'all looking at the tomb? He ain't in there. Why y'all trying to go to the dead? Huh? Why y'all trying to break y'all necks to go to a spot? I don't even believe that's the burial site. Why would a group of people that don't believe in the Messiah protect his grave? If they believe he's in hell, why would they keep it intact? I don't believe it. I don't believe that's a burial. They getting money or whatever. But in this case, why are you standing up? Why are you gazed up into heaven? This same Messiah, Yahusha, which is taken up from you in heaven, shall come so like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven. Okay? So why y'all looking all up into heaven? I got to stop sharing my to get the sound back. All right. If I just go back to it, you ain't gonna have no audio. But yeah, why y'all standing at the grave?
Resurrected. But this year, for the annual Holy Fire Miracle Ceremony, police capped attendance at just 1,800 people. Israeli police say it's about fire hazards and stampede risks. They say they relied on an engineer's analysis of how many.
It's amazing. Your scientists tell you that Adam was a black man, the original people were black, and boy, them Gentiles over there trotting it down.
Relied on an.
Now, I'm not making fun of them if they being deceived. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making fun. I'm just people ain't reading the Bible and they can't see through this. They don't know what they're looking at.
Engineer's analysis of how many can safely attend.
We're here ultimately to ensure that the people who got the permission from the church leaders are able to attend and attend it safely.
But church officials say it's a fraction of how many attended safely in years past, and part of a growing and alarming pattern.
Our biggest concern has to do with the Israeli occupation forces using violence to impose restrictions on our freedom of worship as Christians.
Okay, Christians paying millions of dollars to Israel every year, and Israel they giving them Christians the Negro treatment. They sending billions of dollars. Christians is sending billions of dollars to Israel continuously, and they retreat and they repaying them by beating their tail.
Christians.
As tensions over Jewish and Muslim holy sites have erupted into violence in recent weeks between Israelis and Palestinians, Christians here in Israel say they're under attack too. At the Church of the Flagellation, Brother Mateo shows me a statue of Jesus ripped down and desecrated in February by an American man.
Y'all put that. So if that was Jesus, then he should have been able to been tore down. The Bible said don't be making this stuff. Y'all get this leprous Jesus up out of here. Y'all need to set that leprous Jesus on fire.
Wearing Jewish religious garments. Israeli police confirm a U.S. citizen was arrested, but have not released their name. Police also confirming 28 tombstones were vandalized at this historic cemetery, calling them acts of hatred.
On the first day of January, two young people, 15 and 18-year-old, came, extremist Jewish youth, obviously only to destroy crosses and plates of the gravestones here.
Overlooking the old city, Gadi Gveryahu is here to bear witness. A religious Jew from the group Tag Ma'ir.
Okay, that's enough of that. All right. Now let's go back to that other thing I said. Remember that other article I read where that guy was talking about what they were doing? There you go. Look. City warns of risk of Mezitza buffet after multiple herpes cases, but rabbis insist there is no danger. This ain't in the Bible. The Bible didn't, the Most High didn't instruct Moses to tell Israel to circumcise their male children and put their mouth on them. That's not in the Bible. So where this coming from? What tradition? This is this Talmud, I guess. Like brother Yahuwah's kingdom said, that Talmud. Yeah, it's mud. But anyway, with a swift swipe of a scalpel, Rabbi A. Romy Cohen circumcised the baby boy, then leans down and get the But anyway, let me move on. Let me go back this way. Let me go back this way. Hold on. Let me see. Let me close this out. All right. They talking about the Messiah in excrement or whatever. I'm just scanning it right quick. I've seen that. I've seen that quote. I forgot where it's at, but I've seen that quote. I've seen it. I forgot where it's at, but I've seen it. I read it in there. But anyway, let me move on. But yeah. I'm going to move on since I ain't got it to show it to you to prove it. But yeah, never mind the Bible. It's the sanity of the Talmud. You need to understand the world and yourself. Okay. I don't know about that Talmud, but that Bible only said one group of people going to be scattered worldwide. That Bible is more accurate than my watch. I don't know about that mud. You know what they say about mud? You get stuck in it and you get filthy from it. All right? Which book should be at the core of the Ish tradition? Most educated would probably point to the Bible, and not all of them believe that because y'all just saw in that video. Some of them are Christians. Okay? Not talking about them. Okay? You say, why am I bringing this up? Okay, there's Bible verse. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28 right quick. How about that? Let's go to Deuteronomy 28. All right, now. All right. Deuteronomy chapter 28. This is a perpetual covenant, a perpetual promise. It ain't no one and done. Right? And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of Yahuwah thy Elohim, thy God, to observe and do all his commandments. To observe and do all his commandments. The people don't have no problem observing and celebrating Valentine's Day. They have no problem. I'm talking about those that observing and taking part in Lent. You know, my pockets stay full of Lent. They have no problem in observing and taking part in Easter. You know, they believe in Easter so much that they believe that from Friday to Sunday morning is 3 days and 3 nights. That's how brainwashed and blind and deceived they are. He died Friday evening and got up early Sunday morning. That's about a day and a half. But anyway, which I command thee this day. This is Moses giving laying down the law to Israel. Okay? Then Yahweh thy God will set thee high above all nations on the earth. See, that's why they don't want you to know who you are. That's why they hide the truth. Because you start obeying the Most High, it's got to be a remedy. It ain't got to be the whole. Because the Bible said most of us ain't gonna make it. It's got to be a critical mass. Enough of us. And look, he gonna set us high above all. That means you Europeans, you racist devils, and anybody else. It says some, all. I don't care if you don't like it. If you're a real nation, you're a real believer of the Most High's word, then what you got a problem at? You don't expect us to kick against y'all kingdom y'all got now, do you? No? You don't expect us, you expect us to be law-abiding citizens, don't you? Y'all expect us to go along with y'all rule, don't you? Huh? Y'all expect us not to try to kill y'all and overthrow y'all government, don't you? But when it comes to this, that's racist. Not my God. I just showed you the hypocrisy in your logic. Because you cool with this stuff that y'all got going on right here. Y'all know why you cool with it? Because y'all got y'all life right now. The Messiah said, whosoever shall gain their life, go lose it. And whosoever will lose their life for his sake, go gain it. All right? Now, number 2. And all these blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee if thou wilt listen unto the voice of Yahuwah. Blessed shall thou be in the city, and blessed shall thou be in the field. Blessed shall be the fruit. You just gonna produce blessings after blessings. You put them hands, go to work, boy, it's just gonna be blessings. The fruit of your body, the side effect of you existing because you obeying the Most High, gonna be blessings. And the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, and the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store. You know, you go to the store, you get that little basket, you put the stuff in the basket. But anyway, you're just gonna be you're gonna be throwing up blessings. Blessings put back like you can put money in the bank. You understand what I'm saying? All right. Blessed shall thou be when thou cometh in, and blessed shall thou be when thou goest out. Yahweh shall cause thine enemies to rise up against thee, to be smitten before thy face. See, y'all, this is to you Negroes trying to figure out how you gonna overthrow this Roman beast. You ain't gotta do that. Well, hey, now don't be blind. One of them come up in your house, do what you gotta do. One of them try to kill you, do what you gotta do. But what we ain't supposed to be doing is plotting on how we gonna be. That ain't in the Bible. Okay. Now, if it's all out war, then we gotta do what we gotta do. But until then, he gonna wipe them out. He wiping them out now. You know, Most High God, he got his own birth control. You know, in the Bible, when people were mistreating his people, he closed up their women's womb where no children being born. He put plagues on them, diseases. Understand? They got plagues coming on them. They don't show that because they own the media. They don't show you all the drug addicts. They don't show you all that. They don't show you all their crime. They busy showing our crime. But nevertheless, them devils, they shall come out one way against thee, shall come out against thee one way, and they gonna flee 7 ways. Hey, they gonna be gay. Yahweh shall command the blessing upon thee in thy storehouses. He gonna command the blessing. We gotta be in adherence and observance of the laws and the commandments. In all that thou settest thine hands to do. See, those of us that's living the best we can, the best we understand, we ain't got to wait on a critical mass of us for this stuff to take place. According to thy faith. That's what the Bible says. According to your faith, let it be done to you. Okay? Now, faith without works is dead. So don't think you gonna sit back, you expecting something, and you just gonna sit there. Yeah, okay, but anyway. And in all thou settest thine hand to do, he shall bless thee in the land which Yahweh giveth thee. Yahweh shall establish thee unholy people. I'm showing you how them people ain't holy. The Most High going to establish thee a holy people unto himself, as he has sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandments of Yahweh, thy God, and walk in his ways. Keep the commandment. Where's the one that would say, remember the Sabbath and keep it holy? That's one of the 10 commandments. I went over that in the previous hat trick video. Paul kept the Sabbath. The Messiah kept the Sabbath. All right? All right? And all the people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Most High. Why? Because you holy. And they shall be afraid of thee. And Yahweh shall make thee plenteous in goods, in the fruit of thy body. That don't sound like no sterility going on. In the fruit of thy cattle, your cattle, you ain't got to worry about losing cattle, heads of cattle. Understand? And in the fruit of thy ground and in the land which Yahweh swear unto thy fathers to give thee. Yahweh shall open unto thee his good treasure. The heavens shall give the rain unto thy land in his season, and shall bless all the work of thine hand, and thou shalt lend unto other nations, and shall not borrow. See what we missing out on? It's coming. And Yahweh shall make thee the head and not the tail. That's why everybody can get papered up by this Roman government, and especially by the United States, but us. Everybody, you got illegals coming over here getting papered up. Afghans coming over here getting papered up. Ukrainians getting papered up. Asians coming over here getting papered up. You Negroes, we got to do a study. We got to study this. We got to bring out the professors, and we got to take notes, and we got to study before we give y'all anything. Ain't nothing but a stall tactic. All right? And thou shalt be above only, and shall not be beneath. But everywhere you look, we at the bottom, ain't we? That's because we is out of order. That's why we at the bottom. And everything you look at, we at the bottom. In bad stuff, we at the top. Because we are out of order. We are out of line with the Most High. That's how you know we out of line. If thou hearken unto his commandments of Yahweh thy Elohim, which I command thee this day to observe and do them, and thou shalt not go aside from any of these words which I commanded these days, to the right hand or to the left. In other words, stay on the path. But what they tell you, don't worry about that commandment where it said, remember the Shabbat. He said, don't go to the right or to the left, or go after other gods to serve them. And we did, and we do, and you wondering why we in the position we in. Well, look here. I'm going to start at 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken to the voice of Yahuwah thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and all his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. These are reoccurring curses. Daniel talked about them. I believe Ezra talked about them. All of them. The prophets, reoccurring, they kept coming. But then you go all the way down to 68. All these is curses. And this is what we've been living. All of them. Hey, find another group of people. Find another group of people. Okay? Look at that. All the way, from 16 all the way down. That's what we said. Hey, this what the Israelites said. These Negroes said. We want the curses. Give us them curses. Now, that ain't what we said, but by our actions. Okay? But yeah. Let me move on. Let me see here what I got here, what I got here. Okay, I got another one for you. Let me close this out. I got another one for you. I got to unshare my screen and go back in because it's a video. That's why the sound be going out. Look here. Look here. He comparing black people to monkeys. But y'all supposed to be worried about what they got going on over there. Don't worry, you Islamic Negroes. The Arabs think the same way about us. So before you start, hey, they think the same way.
לא הכושי מברכים. לא הכושי מברכים, אלא צריך שיהיה כושי שאבא שלו ואימא שלו לבנים. איפה אתה תדע? אם אתה יודע, בפעם שאתה יודע, ואתה יצא להם בן קוף, יצא להם בן ככה.
y'all keep this in mind. A lot of the reason why black folks is fleeing is because these Europeans is doing it. It's because they behind it. That's why black folks, that's why a lot of folks, migrants, that's why they fleeing, because these Europeans. That's why. If they get their hands out of these migrants' cookie jar, you understand? Why you gonna leave your house and go somewhere else if your house is all right? But anyway.
מתקפות חמורות של גורמי הטרור בסיני.
Now, the Bible said they were going to be safe. So, the Bible said they were going to be safe in their land. So, why they feel like the black folks, the black folks haven't did nothing to overthrow their government. The black people, I'm saying African, hadn't did nothing to try to go and wipe them out. See, your genetics is so strong. The Most High ordained the land in our possession, that their genetics is weak, and you don't have to fire a shot to overtake their populations and take control of the government. That's how you know the natural order that the Most High prepared. Your genetics is so strong, you don't have to wipe out white folks to take back the land. That's the threat.
מתקפות חמורות של גורמי הטרור בסיני. והדבר הנורא ביותר, הצפה של מסתננים בלתי חוקיים מאפריקה.
I'd like to know which people was threatening, because they create terrorist organizations. They create terrorist organizations. I'd like to know who he's talking about. But yeah, they create terrorist organizations. You can run that all the way down to CIA and Bin Laden. You can run that all the way back. They create terrorist organizations. They fund them. But yeah. Now here's something else. The Bible said in Luke chapter 21, 24, that the nation of Israel is going to be scattered to the four corners of the earth. Not scatter people to the four corners of the earth. That's what the Bible says. This is Luke chapter 21, verse 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword and shall be led away captive into all nations. Now let's go back over here. How can you be led captive into all nations and be leading people captive into all nations? You can't be both. Your ethnic groups, your genetics are different. Look here. Huh? How you gonna be both? These people fit the Bible verses, and they don't. Not for being the Israelites. They don't. Where they fit in at is the imposters, the beasts, the ones that's look at that. Look, these old slave flyers. I don't know what this video. I wonder how long it is. Let me see. And this fella, one of his videos, some of this stuff be on one of his videos, he talking about Anglo-Saxons. No, y'all ain't. No, y'all ain't. You're not. But yeah. Here go another thing. You could type this in right here. You could type this woman name in. Elizabeth Dunning, documents illustrated of the history of the slave trade. You're gonna pull all this stuff up. What it does is it verifies this. This is not an accurate. This is provable. It's well documented. It's facts on top of facts on top of facts that break non-believers' backs. I'm gonna have to look into this Negro. I don't doubt it. We've always had Judases and sellout. See what these Europeans will do. See, they'll try to justify what they done. But look at this Negro. He did it too. Other nations have did it. Okay. If I go out here and start mass killing white people, and if I go to judge and I just say, well, you know, the other people killed. My murder ain't bad because the other people killed. There's plenty of mass murderers before me. You know, King Leopold, he mass murdered millions of Congolese. He didn't. You know, that wasn't, y'all Europeans said that wasn't that bad. This King Leopold, I just off the handful of white people. So that ain't that bad. This white man, he killed millions of Congolese, and y'all call him a hero. The Civil War, they uphold, you know, they uphold those. They killed millions of us. Yeah, that ain't gonna fly, is it? But what they try to do when it come to us, y'all shut up about that slavery because your Negroes was selling slaves too. Y'all see the Jedi mind trick. We've always had sellouts and coons, going all the way back to Judas. So that don't surprise me. I ain't really looked into it, but I don't doubt it, and it don't surprise me. Okay, there's also a possibility he was buying some of his people to free them. That wouldn't surprise me either, but I ain't really looked into it. But yeah, that's what they do. Everybody was enslaved. Everybody was not reduced to the value of an animal. You're not gonna find that in none other chapter of history. You ain't gonna find what was done to us, done to everybody else. You ain't gonna find that. Okay. Here go that document I looked up. I told you, y'all see that name? Here go the PDF right here. See, there go the PDF. You can find it online. See that? That is this right here. That's going into this. Oh, y'all can't see that. That is going into this. See that same name. Don't let them folks make light of our plight. Okay, that's just some more stuff. I'm just showing you. See that name? Y'all can look into that if you want to. That's why it's up here. Let me see here. Let me see what I'm gonna click this link and see what it does. It said page not found. Ain't that something? Y'all just look over that stuff, okay? I even found this thing. Oh, look here. This is a white supremacist website. SWS. I found it over here. I ain't taking it personally. Hey, they got the same thing. But news flash, y'all all the same people. The Europeans think that you square, they the majority of the earth. But yeah, y'all the same folks. Y'all marry each other, yeah, y'all the same. We can't go to one. Hey, y'all in the chat. Name what group of white people you can go around and not get racism. Just name one group of white people. Can you go to the Germans? Can you go to the English? Huh? Can you go to the South Africans? Can you go to the Dutch? Huh? Name one group of white folks you can go around and not experience racism. I ain't gonna wait. They try to act like they some different white folks. All y'all's is devils. If you ain't obeying that word and you ain't a friend of ours, all y'all's with the S is devils. And I'm gonna stand on that because I this is what I know. Okay, that's what I thought. You can't go around maybe a few here and there. Now I'm not talking about the few here and there. I'm talking about as a whole. They try to separate themselves from these white supremacists, neo-Nazis, and Confederates and Klansmen try to separate themselves from the small hat community like it's something separate. And meanwhile, you got people that's in the small hat community. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The Ish community with the pigtails, funding. You go back, they funding the KKK. You go back, they created the Birth of a Nation movie that helped help recruit members for the Klan to kill us. They showed it at the White House. This the Orthodox community, and they act like it's some they act like it's a separate group of white folk. The only separate group of white folk I'm looking to. What I'm looking for, I ain't looking to you. I'm looking to the Most High. Is a John Brown that puts it down type of white person. It's somebody that's obeying the law, statute, and commandments. Other than that, I'm not looking for you, know. If you're out there, the Most High, you know, he do what he do. But I'm not looking for you, not looking to you. Act like it's some different type of white folks out here. Oh, yeah, this is Benjamin P. Judah, Confederate general. There y'all go. Yeah. There are reports out here. Oh, y'all can't see that. Okay, hold on. That I read, look at on a $2 bill. This is the Confederate general now. This is Confederate money. Confederate. Okay. And then you got some of these Jewish folks making the clans and hoods for the Klansmen. But it's different. These are they ain't the same. Anyway, I'm just showing y'all that y'all look this man up and read on him. Let me see. Close some of these tabs out as I go. All right. Let's look at the definition. It's supposed to be SHEM, as in the descendant of Shem. But let's just look at the definition. Of, relating to, or constituting a subfamily of the Afro-Asiatic language. But there's only one group of people that gets to use this word. Ain't but one group of people get to use this word. Let me put something up here. Hold on. I'm gonna just put it up here. Ain't but one group of people get to use this. Ain't but one group of people get to use that word. And there it is. Them small hats and you know the big. They done pull off a mean magic trick, ain't they? They done pull off a mean magic trick. Battery getting low, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Plug this thing up. All right. But yeah. Let me go back over here. I'm just showing you inconsistencies. All right. It says subfamily. That means they come from. That means this is the original, and the rest of them come from subfamily. Language family includes Hebrew, Aramaic, Arabic, and Amharic. All right. Yeah. Let me go here. I'll just give you name given to the 19th century member to a member of any people who speak one of the Shemitic languages. Okay, what's the Shemitic languages? Look at that. Look. This all up in Africa. All up in Africa. But somehow, only one group of people gets to use this word. Anti-Semitism. Anti. But when you go over here and start looking and reading up on stuff, all up into Africa. Huh? Look at that. Languages that form a branch of the Afro-Asiatic language phylum Members of the Semitic groups are spread throughout North Africa, Southeast Asia, and everywhere worldwide. I'm telling you right now. The Bible said the Israelites worldwide. Well, we done lost our languages. That's how they can do that. We're not speaking a Semitic language because of captivity. Y'all see how that works? We're not speaking the language because it was stripped from us. But no, they got all up in Africa. All this is Africa. Israel is in Africa. Okay? Let me type in Semitic people then. How about that? Let me see, Semitic people. Look at this. You see that? It's hard to get that people down. They don't want to put that Africa up there, I guess. Let me see here. You got some Ethiopians. What's Mishman? Look like people from India somewhere. Nepal, okay. But anyway, let me see. What can I... Let me try it again. Okay, that is the people. All right. Zambia. Y'all know Zambia is in Africa. Congo. See that? Shemitic people. But anyway, I think I'm reading that right. This is Indo-European. I don't know what they got going on. No, I don't know what they got. See, that goes back into that mixing and stuff, but I don't know what they got going on. I just stick right here. I don't know what this is on it. Maybe that's another page. Okay. But yeah, they're not the only people. I don't know what they got going on. Okay, let's go right here. Hold on. Let me close these tabs. Now the Most High said the original people was going to be above all nations. He was going to put us there. Deuteronomy 28. Matter of fact, let me see if it's still up here. Deuteronomy 28. Let me go back a page, see if it put me back. Okay. All right. Look right here. If you do all that he commanded us, he was gonna set he gonna set thee high above all nations of the earth. Y'all can't see that. Deuteronomy 28:1. He gonna set us high above all nations of the earth. The Most High. Then why are they infiltrating governments? Huh? How you got this little minute population, as they say? That's why I call all of them white people. Infiltrating. Look, it's more of them. It's less. It's according to the United States census. It's less of them in the country, but it's more of. They got more representation in government than we do. So if they was doing according to the Most High's will, you wouldn't have to colonize or infiltrate the government, because the Most High gonna put you down. All right. I just want y'all to see that. I just want y'all to see that. liberal U.S. leader signed a letter expressing concern over Israeli government. But yeah, so they got all this. You barely can see a Negro, and then when you do see a Negro, it's a sellout Negro in the government for us. Okay. But anyway, I just want to show you all that stuff. All right. Now this right here, they run Hollywood. But they do. They run that. They run Hollywood. All you gotta do is look at the names. Some of them change their names. Some of them change their names. Like Michael Douglas, I think he Jewish. He changed his name. So just because you see their name and it don't sound like, yeah. So all right. So if there were two different type of white folks, then how come regular white folks can't tell when Jewish white people change their name? You understand what I'm saying? You white people try to get you they try to get you to act like it's two different white folks. Jews, that's a whole other different type of white person. Well, okay, then how come y'all don't know the difference when a Jewish person changed their name to a white European name, huh? See? Michael, look, he's Jewish. Well, he in the bloodline. But anyway, I'm just showing you some of them just changed their name. Some of them believe that if you got a Jewish mother, that's another thing. Some of them believe if you got a Jewish mother, that makes you Jewish. That's contradictory to the Bible. And I can knock that down without going to the Bible. Let me type in father or mother. I got something. Hold on. Got something outside my door. Let me see what it is. Nothing. Okay. All right. Now, why is Jewishness matrilineal? In other words, according to some of them, not all of them believe this, okay? I'm with you, Brenda, here. All of them look the same. They say all you Negroes look alike. Hey, all y'all Europeans look alike to me. I can't tell one of them from the difference. One from the other. I can get a clue of your accent, maybe, but that's the same with us. The code of Jewish law clearly states that a child of a Jewish mother is Jewish, regardless of the father's lineage. Y'all see this? Y'all can't see that. Hold on. Now look. Why is Jewishness matrilineal? The code of Jewish law. I'm going to go to the law of the Bible. Clearly states that a child of a Jewish mother is Jewish, regardless of the father's lineage. Now, you go to the Bible. I can tell you, I can break it down to you without going to the Bible. The Most High said, he told Moses, I am the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He didn't say Sarah, Rebecca, and what was Jacob? And Jacob 4 wives. Jacob had 4 wives. The Most High did not tell Moses he was the God of Sarah, Rebecca, and Jacob 4 wives. He told Moses, I am the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob when he was at the burning bush. Hey, something fishy. I'm telling you, hey. But anyway, all right, but nevertheless, hey, this they stuff. I ain't gonna argue with them. Hey, that's what they believe. Hey, who am I to tell them? I'm telling y'all ain't us. I'm telling the world, y'all ain't the people in the Bible. That's what I'm telling y'all. Oh yeah. Here go another reference of them running the slave trade. And another thing, remember I read to y'all in Deuteronomy chapter 28. They're not obeying them commandments. So when did they go into captivity? And why are they the most richest? They are the richest people on earth, huh? If they the people, even the Bible is lying, or y'all looking at the wrong people. The Bible said when the original people stop obeying the commandments and being holy, captivity is coming. You're going into captivity every single time. That's why you got the Babylonian, the Assyrian captivity. You got the Median Persian captivity. You got every single time. Every single time. You put down the commandments, captivity. Every single time. You do the same thing, you get the same result. Every time. So why are these folks blessed? Huh? But yeah, let's see what it goes. Which how long I've been on? Yeah, it's time for me to wrap this up. But I don't cover that. It's a treasure trove of evidence that these folks, that them folks ain't cursed. They cursed, but not like that. You understand what I'm saying? Now they got. Let me see how many of them in the Jewish Supreme Court. Look, they keep them some people on deck. Look at that. They keep this so-called small population, and they a different group of white folks, but they stay all up in the government. Huh? Y'all talk to me now. But anyway, they working with the beast. So that's what I'm gonna tell you. They working with the beast. Matter of fact, they the head of the beast. And this is according to the U.S. You know, it's 7.6 million of them, but they got more representation and protection in the government than we do. Now let's go to the black population. It keeps showing now it's like 40 million that they will admit to. You hear me? 47.9 that they will admit to. That's what they will admit to. I believe it's way more than that. Because they too nervous around here. The black population in the United States is growing. There were an estimated 47.9. 47.9 million of us and 7.6 million of the white people. There's supposed to be a different set of white people, but they got more representation in the government. They got more power. They got more opportunity. They good. So if this was a just nation, where is our representation according to our population? Right? Now, don't forget this. Don't forget this now. Y'all there, look, who is training the police? So how is they got the pull? How has them folks got the pull to train the police? Who love killing black folks, who was created the slave patrol to kill us, to hunt us down. They got that kind of pull. Huh? But you Negroes is over there, oh, it's bad what's going over there in the Middle East. Oh, Negro, you blind. We've been getting the same treatment for thousands of years. You don't know about it because they didn't teach it to you. All right, let me show y'all what they think about it. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. Don't forget this. Let me play this for y'all. Hold on. I still got it on deck.
The major problem of Israel is with the young generation of the Black community. Black Lives Matter starts there. I had last week a sit-down dinner at my house for 40 people, which are considered the leadership of the Black community, and very important people. They can be part of our doing an activity.
There you have it. This heifer said that the black youth is a threat to them. You understand? The real is always a threat to the fakes. The authentic is always a threat to the liars, the imposters, right? Why y'all can't be who y'all are, huh? But oh yeah, let me get back. Let me wind this down. Hold on. Okay. Let me see here. All right, let me get back. Let me close this out. Let me get on there. I got some more stuff. Now, if this is a different group of white folks, then why they got the New World Order symbolism on the Supreme Court building? Huh? Let me see here. I'm looking for. I clicked on. I'm looking for some pictures. Let me go back. Hold on. This is the Israeli Supreme Court building. Look. The Israeli Supreme Court building. Look at your dollar. That's Roman writing. That's the beast. There go the beast. There go the beast trademark. Okay? Let me do another search to see can I find a better picture for y'all. Maybe if I refine my search to pictures. Yeah, bear with me. Boy, people go put their stuff out. Stuff go to getting removed. All right. I'm gonna have to go out and come back in. Hold on, family. Whenever I do a video, I got to do this process over and over. And guess what? I got time. All right, here we go. Y'all see the title down there.
Welcome to the Supreme Court of Israel. We are here in the new building of the Supreme Court. It was dedicated in 1992, and it was planned by two Israeli architects, a brother and sister team, Ram Karmi and his sister Ada Karmi Melamed. And they built here this building that is very much inspired from Jerusalem. So if you look around, you can see that the architects use stone of Jerusalem. So you see here this wall, limestone, and you see the gates from where we enter to the courtrooms, the gates, because according to the Bible.
Look at that rotunda, that Roman rotunda. You know, Rome, they love them rotundas. Rome, you go over there to the Vatican. I know it ain't complete, but yeah, when you got the New World Order stuff on your building, you're a Roman.
Because according to the Bible, the judges were judging in the gates of the city, according to the Deuteronomy. So we add in this architecture a lot of light, and the light in the building according to the architect, it's the most important element in the architecture. The light is an expression for enlightenment, transparency, so a lot of light. And you can see also that in the buildings are a lot of circles, curves, and the circle represents justice according to the book of Psalms, Tehillim. We say in Psalms, God guide me in the circles of justice, the circle as a symbol for justice. We are here just in front of the courtrooms, and there are 5 courtrooms. In the building of the Supreme Court, the justices usually they sit in a panel of 3, and there are today 15 justices. And when it is a case that is a constitutional issue, a more difficult case, so sometimes there is a panel of odd number, expanded panel of 5, 7, 9, etc. The Supreme Court of Israel has 2 roles. One role is the Supreme Court sitting as a High Court of Justice. As a High Court of Justice, it is an administrative court, a constitutional court. And the second role of the Supreme Court, it is a court of appeals, when the Supreme Court hears appeals that come from the lower courts, from the district court to the Supreme Court as a civil appeal or criminal appeal. So Supreme Court as a court of appeals, it's most of the cases, civil cases and criminal cases.
Why they leave the pyramid out? Why they leave? You understand? He got to talking about Psalms and stuff. Why they leave that big pyramid out though? Why they leave that out? And that circle that he's talking about. You see, we're gonna show the picture. Supreme Court built to Masonic guidelines. Huh? I'm trying to zoom in. Y'all see what it is? Y'all see what it is? I remember he was in there because I could look at the window. But yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay, let me close these tabs out. Okay, now let's get into this. Now, David didn't have a star. I know some of these Hebrew camps have them. David didn't have a star. Let's go to the book of Acts. Star Rim fan. Hold on. Acts 7:43. I'm going to go to the study Bible and see what it got there. Because I ain't never looked it up. Acts chapter 7:43. And ye took up, y'all can't see that. And ye took up the tabernacle of Molech, these pagan gods, and the star of your god Remphan. Name of an idol worshipped secretly by the Israelites in the wilderness. Okay, let's type in Remphan. I typed in star Remphan. And whoop, there it is. Look at that. Even the Catholics, I'm telling you, they worshiping everything. Look. Just look. Hey, there you go. The Bible doesn't say nothing about David had a star. The Bible does say that Remphan had one. The Bible does say Remphan had a star. Acts chapter 7, what verse was that? 43? Acts 7:43. Let me see. Acts 7:43. I'm gonna show it to you in the Bible. So y'all wearing this stuff, just throw that mess in the trash. Throw that mess in the trash. Yea, ye took up the tabernacle of Moloch, paganism, slavery, captivity, and the star of your God, Remphan. You ain't gonna find star David. David didn't have no star. I don't care what Solomon might have had. The Bible also said Solomon got into witchcraft. The Bible says Solomon got into witchcraft because he had all these strange wives with these other gods. Yeah. All right. All right. Now, what's this? Look at, oh, yeah, this is the title. Look. Ancient symbols. Look, 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 look. Y'all see what it said? So, okay. What is this? How many of y'all, I ain't gonna talk. Okay. Just cause, let me see here. Left to right. They got this backwards. The Most High, this supposed to be over here. And then, you know, the Most High name, Yah. But yeah, let me show y'all this right here. Yeah, y'all can see that. Hold on. Y'all see this Buddha, Buddhism, Buddhist. Hamza hand, meaning what does it represent in Hinduism, Christianity, find Judaism in the Bible. For, number one, the letter J was recently created. Okay, so every name in the Bible with the letter J, even Joshua, is a recent. It ain't in the original text. Okay, but look, look, look. What communion does darkness have with light? I'm trying to get to the hand. Y'all see what it is? That look like the hand of a Nephilim. It look like the doggone hand of a Nephilim. A deformity. That ain't enough for you? Okay, let's go over here then. Let's go over here. Look at the top. Hamza hand Jewish. Okay. If they had a problem with it, why ain't they calling it out? Okay. They got rim fan and the hand. But nevertheless. But hey, let me move on. All right, let me see here. I'm about to wrap this up. Now look, just look at this. Y'all know what the Bible says about this. And right at number 2, and there you have it. So you mean tell me the Most High brought Israel back home so they could completely ignore the Bible? That's what he did. That's what the Most High did, y'all. Okay, here's something else. I'm right. The Dome of the Rock still over there. The Dome of the Rock still over there. All right. Find the Wailing Wall. I'm just showing you how it's not consistent with the Bible. Okay. Now, let me go over this. Let me show y'all what I got it from in case you want to do your own study. Just type that in. Okay. Y'all see Bible, Biblical Archaeological Society. Okay. The Temple Mount in Herodian period. Y'all remember Herod? He was trying to kill the Messiah. All right, now. Solomon built the first temple. Let me hurry up. I better not say that. I'll lose my gift. On the top of Mount Moriah, which is visible in the center of this drawing, Solomon built the first temple. Right in here. Okay. All right. This mountaintop can be seen today inside the Islamic dome of the rock. So the Gentiles, they done built the Islamic dome on top of Solomon's temple. That's what it said, y'all. Look. This mountain, inside the Islamic dome of the rock, King Hezekiah built a square temple mount, yellow wall. Okay, that's a descendant of David. This is what he built. Y'all see that? I'm going somewhere with this. All right. Now, around the side of the temple, which he also renewed. In the Hasmonean, this is Herod. The square temple mount was enlarged to the south, red wall. This is what Herod built. Herod, he built this and he built all this. Okay? Great enlarged around the mount of the double-sided great walls by building 15 feet thick retaining walls, which are still standing today. Now, go to the Bible. Oh, yeah, I forgot I did write Bible verses. Let me see here. Okay, remember the Messiah said, he said not one stone going to be left on top of another. They were talking about the temple. Let me look at it. And as he went out of the temple, one of the disciples said unto him, Master, see what manner of stones and what buildings are here? And Yahushua answered and said unto him, seest thou these great buildings? There shall not be left one stone upon another that shall not be trodden down. Okay, I'm showing you, y'all see that? Not one stone on top of another, the temple. Okay? He went out of the temple. So he said the whole temple was gonna be torn down, right? Okay, now if you ain't, let me see here. Closing it out. If you ain't looking at this, that Wailing Wall is not where the temple was. The temple was in this spot. Only a part of this wall here. This is what Herod built. Okay? That wall that they wailing at, yeah. That's what that ain't part of the temple. That's what the colonizer built. That Wailing Wall. That's what that is. Okay. All right. Find in the Bible. I'm showing you all the inconsistencies. See, in order for you to continue to believe that these are the people, you got to deny all this stuff. You ain't going to explain it. You just going to toss it to the side because you want to believe the lie. Where in the Bible the Most High said pray and rock at a wall? You stick your prayers in the wall. You got to depend on the world leaders like Obama and all the U.S. presidents, all the world leaders, Trump. They got to come to your wall, and they got to, according to them, you got to trust man and stick your prayer in the wall. Where is that at? Huh? Now, let me read some of this. In the old city of Jerusalem, a place of prayer and pilgrimage sacred to the Jewish people, it is the only remains of the retaining wall. See, this ain't the temple. Remember, the Messiah said the temple was going to be torn down. This is the retaining wall what Herod built. Retaining wall as to keep people out. Oh, y'all can't see this. Hold on. Y'all can't see it. There it is. Retaining wall. Surrounding the Temple Mount. Surrounding the temple. Not the temple. It was on the outside of the temple. Okay? So that this ain't even part of the temple. This is what the colonizer built. Okay? Held to be uniquely holy. How is it holy when Gentiles built it? Huh? I'm just showing y'all that. Y'all can read that. The second temple, right there in the Bible, I want y'all to see the Bible. The second temple was destroyed by the Romans. And where is that in the Bible? Mark chapter 12, verse 2. And Yahushua answered, said unto them, seest thou these great buildings? There shall not be left one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. They at the temple. See that? And as they went out of the temple, right? They going outside the temple. And the Messiah told you, and the Messiah said ain't going to be one stone left upon another. Oh, y'all can't see that. And as he went out of the temple, the disciple said unto him, See what manner of stone and what buildings are here. And Yahushua answered and said unto thou, see thou these great buildings, not the wall, the buildings, not the wall. Okay? There shall not be left one stone upon another. There shall not be thrown down. Now you go back over here and you line up history and the Bible. Let me see here. In the Bible, and it said the second temple, not the wall, was destroyed by the Romans. Verifying the Bible. See that? So they over there holding what the Gentile built, observing what they built as holy. You ain't supposed to be praying in no wall, no way. Okay? The Bible said the Most High is your wall of protection. That's what the script say. Let me move on. I'm about done. I think I am done. Yeah. All right. I done held y'all long enough. All right. Shalom, family. In order for some people to keep buying this line, that them the folks over there, they got to ignore all this stuff. And I told y'all what to do in case they shoot down, they strike this. Y'all already told y'all what to do. Okay? All right, family. Any questions? While I look for something to play. Any questions? Thank y'all. Thank you, Jim. Thank y'all. Thank everybody for watching. All right, then. I'm on my way out. Intro.
Who taught you, please, who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? So much so that you don't want to be around each other. No, before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate, you should ask yourself who taught you to hate being what God gave you.
I got you, Ken Oz. I got you.
Yeah. Y'all be doing good. Y'all be doing good in the beginning. Till you get that phone call. Now you know how to act. Bet not say it. You bet not say it. Bet not say it. You got a whole lot of powerful information to tell them, but you better not say it. You don't like the way the people are being evilly treated, but you better not say it. You just wrote a new vocal exposing a total agenda, but you better not lay it. They'll stop you from making a living for this in the system, so you better not say it. Hey, they want to bitterly infect my ability to inspect them and critically project. And if I disagree a sec, they elect to belittle me and consider me a threat. This enemy is the epitome of thinking that he is a deity because he giving me a check. Deflect, pitifully redirect, and set out to get rid of me for not being politically correct. Real slowly they get to know you, then go through your social, and as you're growing, you never know that they notice ya. The First Amendment is bogus because the whole of the population's been totally overloaded with phobias. Now they're insulted, the cancel culture is holding the rope and hoping to dope you with panic like it's an opiate. Ready to throw you to the lowest pit to show you and let you know that the shit that you quoted was inappropriate. Lies, still hovering over the original owner, not knowing that we are not opposing. Fake converts doing con work with stolen identities, knowing that they are not the chosen. Funny how the ones who done the most dirt be the ones who boast of being beyond reproach. They cast a spell knowing that once is broke, conscious woke folks are done with the guns and dope. So you got a whole lot of powerful information to tell them, but you better not say it. You don't like the way the people are being evilly treated, but you better not say it. You just wrote a new vocal exposing a total agenda, but you better not lay it. They'll stop you from making a living for this in the system, so you better not say it. I'm pushing the envelope and snatching the bottom out, rerouting all of the facts that the enemy lied about. From the curse of Ham and every lie that come out his mouth. Genocidal models privately plotted inside his house. We keep playing it back with every fatal attack. You kill us and then you try to tell us the way to react. As soon as the facts spray them, they find a way to distract. No reparations for slavery, never paid us for that. Ever wonder why police love making us die, but white murderers always get taken alive? When we see the judge, he coming in with a different mind. So too many times the punishment didn't fit the crime. We're never an anti-political guy, get it? Not many people consider the FBI did it. When you threaten your op, nothing but fire coming out. Asking about the Illuminati, he quiet as a mouse. Watch out, your freedom gonna be flapped on if you're talking to Vlad and speaking on everybody that you clapped on. You better stop high capping and yapping about all of the street money that you made in them rap songs. Presentable as evidence, so the RICO case that they sentenced you is essentially non-winnable. It's been approved, so they finna use any hint of clues from your interviews, no matter how minuscule. You got a whole lot of powerful information to tell them, but you better not say it. You don't like the way the people are being evilly treated, but you better not say it. You just wrote a new vocal exposing a total agenda, but you better not lay it. They'll stop you from making a living for this in the system, so you better not say it. Your career and livelihood, that's gone. Now you're begging and trying to get them to put your back on. Anytime you're dropping the fact strong, the arm you set up on responds to snatch you off of the platform. You are not the first, they froze plenty of soldiers, so you don't even know that there's been many before you. Thinking you in control until his enemy shows you. The minute you expose it is when he's bending you over. So now they roughing you up cause they had enough of you. Just a couple of months from you thinking they was in love with you. You bucked them publicly in a way they wasn't accustomed to. Now you're suffering cause you discovered who was untouchable. Today ain't like back in the days. You'll be lacking in pay after saying a faction with an accurate phrase. And not even comedians keeping you laughing or safe. You may get slapped on the stage or attacked with a blade. This industry is a fraud. You can make a little noise until you speak on them fellas that be liking little boys. Then they shatter your reputation until you're unemployed. Cause telling the world on them just only gets them annoyed. You were standing on principle till your work got a scoop. Now you're kissing ass cause somebody got hurt by the truth. You want me to worship you to get put in the right file. Got a smile acting like I co-sign your lifestyle. Hell no. You got a whole lot of powerful information to tell them, but you better not say it. You don't like the way the people are being evilly treated, but you better not say it. You just wrote a new vocal exposing a total agenda, but you better not lay it. They'll stop you from making a living for this in the system, so you better not say it.